Oh, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Right. My hands would be blurry. Okay? You want to get one to see your... No, you're fine.
Cool. People are joining already for you. Try my best not to tickle your foot.
I'm good.
Thank you, sir. All right, I'm just gonna run right across the street. You want me to run or you all right? No, I'll do it. Another drink. Your bait's over here too. You want to take a drink or anything?
No, man. Okay.
I'll be right back.
Yes, ma'am.
Did you go on her van again?
I'm sorry.
Again, yeah. On Thursday. I know, that's what
First can be.
Sorry, I was raised right up.
Yeah, first can be your older head. Even younger than me.
I always do, I just do.
Just,
I like it a lot. Will, good recommendation, bro.
Yeah.
You did that.
Thanks.
Your man is on point. I like
He's doing really good now.
it. So next, I'm gonna get her, she's gonna do her signature and I'm gonna put her signature down there. 'Cause, yeah, it's nice though.
What kind of picture does she have, if you don't mind asking?
Okay, man. Yeah, she's, stage 4. She already beat it once and then it came back, so. She's in chemo now, but, we're hoping that, this double mastectomy and all that is gonna try to get rid of all of it. So, she's already had hysterectomy and all that. So if not, she said, she's gonna jam out till she goes, you know what I'm saying? She said if this round of chemo don't work, she won't do anything. So I said, hey, listen, I respect it and I will agree and stand behind anything you decide. And I will rock out with you till the day you go.
Yeah.
So, that's my best fucking friend. So, if I could take it, I'd do it. I would. She's such a good person.
You're awesome.
I wish I could do it. We've been through enough, you know.
How long have you known her?
Man, 15 years maybe?
Oh, man.
Yeah. She moved to Georgia for a little while, and that's when I was in 5 months, and then she come back, and then when she came back, we was inseparable again. So, but yeah, I'm hoping this round really does do it, because she's done been fucking put through hell. Everything.
Yeah, man, all that chemo stuff like that, they say it's
And
like
that shit almost killed her the first time. It almost did. Almost took her out. She had no hair, no nothing. She was like this big, and it fucked her up. And then they had to take all her, women parts, so that makes any woman not feel like a woman, so. And now they want to take the rest of the woman parts, so.
Right.
If tattoos make her feel better, fuck it, I will go broke buying tattoos. Damn.
All right, my brother.
Yes, sir.
Not used to our funness.
Alright.
Yeah. If you ever, do you follow me on TikTok?
Huh?
Do you follow me on TikTok?
I think so. Which one's your TikTok?
Well, I have two. The main business one, but my personal one's Voiced by Design. That's the one we're actually live right now as we speak.
Oh yeah? Okay, what's up? On TikTok? Let me see.
It's William Luke Tattoo.
William Luke, what?
Tattoo.
Damn, you're right there, bro. Yeah, I do follow you.
Awesome. My brother.
And then, what's your other one?
It's just Voice by Design for the tattoo shop.
Well, I definitely just shouted you out like 10 times on live, so.
I appreciate that a lot. All right, my brother. Here we go.
I'm gonna tag you in all my pics and shit.
Yeah, no, for Rob, we appreciate that. You ready, brother?
Yep.
All right.
Alright, no.
Later, man.
I'll see you later. I'm gonna give your friend, what's his name?
Maverick.
What's the other one?
Yep, Josh, Travis, and Maverick.
Yeah. Which one's Josh's station? The one in the back right here, right?
Yeah, up against the back wall back here by the air conditioner.
Yeah, will you just let him know I left him started?
Yeah. Thank you. Look at that, bro. We are already cruising.
Over here.
So what do you do for a living?
I actually work at Target Distribution up here in Lake City.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That's good.
Been here for a little while over there, but I'm about to start at Nutrien. Have you ever heard of that, Mike's Friends?
Said Nutrient?
Nutrien.
Oh, Nutrient? Yeah, man.
Yeah, I'm about to start up there, so
That's cool, bro.
see how that goes, man.
You said y'all been together like, what'd you say, 6 years?
Yeah, 6 years, yeah.
That's cool, bro. Was y'all like high school sweethearts kind of thing, or?
No, I was out of high school. She was just about to graduate, and we met up. And she lives in a floor home. Well, she did at the time. That's like 2 hours from Live Oak. And I didn't have a car, so she'd just drive every day or every weekend all the way over to see me and hang out and stuff. And eventually moved over with her.
That's cool, bro.
Yeah.
That's dedication.
Yeah, no, for sure. Like I said, time flies. 6 years don't seem like nothing. Just went by so quick, and then I got a kid now, so.
Yeah, well, that makes it a fly
Oh,
even
yeah.
faster. How would you say your child was?
A year and 6 months.
Yeah, man. You're learning the same lesson I'm learning right now as we speak too. Fucking don't blink.
No. Like I said, I look back at old pictures of her. I'm like, I don't even remember that kid already. You know what I mean? Like the little small infant pictures.
Somebody said something, that's not mine. I didn't say it originally, but I'm gonna steal it. But they said to pay real close attention because every year when the kids are small, hey mom, what your needle size and speed? So right now I'm actually using a 5-round liner at 9.5 volts on this with this machine. Bear with me guys because I'm talking, so I might be slow to see some of your comments and answer them, but I will answer them as much as possible. And I love you too, mom. You know, I was watching. But yeah, man, somebody had said they're like, when they're younger, they're like, pay close attention because every year you get a new kid and the other kid's gone forever.
Yeah.
And
definitely.
I did not realize just how accurate that was up until my kid started progressing. He's like 3.5 now before this coming January. Bro, let me tell you, we were looking at pictures and it's like he's still the same kid, but completely different.
He acts different. It makes you sad too.
Oh, he acts different. He looks different,
Yeah.
bro. It's like his features have changed, and man, yeah, it makes you sad. You're like, dude,
No,
where's
there's like
gone?
the little one. Like there was little silly stuff I could just bust her out, crack her up laughing. Now it's like hard. I have to do all kind of crap.
She's walking.
Oh yeah, running. She goes, man.
The race is on.
Yeah. She's always been a mover though. Even when she couldn't move, her head was just bobbling around, wanting to get everything.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
I know with Odin, man, I didn't think he could even crawl.
Really?
At one time, at first, right? Not that like he was incapable. He's just so young.
Yeah.
And I took him and I had him on the bed. Mind you, it was king size bed too.
Oh, yeah.
Wasn't like I wasn't on his bed. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't a little tiny full size thing. But I literally turned around for a split second just to grab a baby wipe, and all of a sudden he magically learned to crawl, and he like rolled over real quick, started rolling, and he was almost off the other side of the bed. Hey, dude, I jumped over and grabbed him by his ankle, like in the nick of time. I was like, oh my god, it scared me.
You can keep on the toes.
Yeah, like
It's just funny, that's the first time you chose to do it.
yeah, for me, yeah. And I was like, what the heck? Trying to put me on my deathbed early, huh? I gotta care for myself. God knows. Yeah, brother, this piece is gonna look awesome. Yeah, man, thank you. This would be super cool. I'm stoked for this gentleman when we get done with this today.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's probably more stoked than I am.
Yeah, for sure, especially the edits that you did to it, switching up a little bit, that's great.
I appreciate that a lot. Thank you for letting me do that, actually.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I just want to make it a little bit more, custom at least. Yeah, dude, he did this one time. He, thank you, Mom. We was on the couch, and at this point, he was, going pretty good. And I just got super lucky is all it was. Very, very lucky. But he like dove off the end of the couch, man. And I had like dove sideways, and I reached over and I literally grabbed him by his ankle, and he was hanging upside down.
That's some dad reflexes right there.
Bro, yeah. I felt like Spider-Man afterwards.
Yeah.
But my heart
Super
was pounding, bro. I'm like,
oh,
my
yeah.
God, he just about broke his neck.
Uh-huh.
I was so scared. I was like, oh, whew, I need to calm down. Yeah, man, I felt like Spider-Man though. I was like, can't tell me nothing.
Yeah, no, like I ain't gonna lie, my little one, she took a couple tumbles now, but she's tough, so.
No, I will say, kids are resilient.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And you always you can learn real quick who's your parents or who aren't.
Mm-hmm.
Like going through Walmart or something.
Yeah.
And the kid's crying or something, you got the ones that are like, oh my God, won't they just give you sad looks and shit?
Yeah.
And then you got the other ones that are parents that are like, you need me to tap in? Like, you got this? Like, you good? You need a moment?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all gonna have more?
Yeah, I think 2 will probably be the amount that we're looking at. I said we really wanted a boy, but I mean, you don't pick, you know what I mean? So it is what it is. But yeah, I'm thinking 2's the number.
Me
First
too.
thing when she put it to us, so.
Me too, bro.
So
How old are you?
I'm 26. Just turned 26. July 1st.
Oh, y'all are doing awesome, man.
Yeah. Like I said, it was the first year, and then she quit working because we knew she needed to do school. That's her dream is surgery tech and everything. She wants to be an RN also. So
That's cool.
I'm like, this is your time. Like as she was pregnant, she started doing them like this. Just go with it full force, and it's like it's been a tough year, but.
Oh, man, this is where, I know it sounds so corny saying it, but like it's so true. And it's all about the ride.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Enjoy it. All the stress, dude. I get so stressed sometimes. Last night I was sitting there. I won't go into details, but I was stressing about some things financially, and I was like, so I got a lot on my plate financially.
Yeah.
A lot. And I'm sitting there, and my kid, he don't care. You know what I'm saying? He's like, you eat ice cream with me? And I'm like making some important phone calls and stuff, And I'm like, yeah. And I just sat down. I was like, you know what? All this shit can wait a minute.
Yeah, 100%.
I got you, bro. Let's eat some ice cream. He said, okay. With sprinkles?
Yeah, that's the best thing you could do. He'll remember them moments instead, you know what I mean? So.
Yeah, we actually, one of the coolest things that we had done, man, we're not perfect by any means when it comes to this printing shit. I ain't even never been around kids, so I'm learning. How long did I let the stencil dry? I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't really pay much attention to how long the stencil dries per se, like I probably should. I've been doing this for a long time now, so I kind of just wing it, but this one we did let dry a little bit longer than a lot of times with ones I might. I would say, what do you think? We let it dry for 30 minutes at least?
Yeah, something like that.
At least 30 minutes. Something like that. Yeah, nothing like exact number, nothing. Yeah. Hey, Maverick, they gave you major props. They said everything looks phenomenal.
Sir?
I'll watch out. Boy Spot Design Tattoo Shop.
Yes, sir. for nose, ears, and body.
Say that one more time.
That nose, ears,
Um,
and body.
Nose piercing is 55, and snake bite, give me 1 second. It's 100. No, man, you can walk in Tuesday through Saturday, 10 to 6. Yes, ma'am.
thank you, bro. You're awesome.
Hold on. What were you saying?
No, I said they were very happy, bro.
Oh, yeah, she said she will come back tomorrow.
Very happy.
That's what you are, Aaron.
Yeah, man. Any beginners tips? Yeah, man. I'll give you probably the one tip that everybody doesn't want to hear. To be honest with you, actually, I'll give you two, but one for sure. Draw. The more you sit down and study art, right? By far, the more you sit down and study art, the easier all this tattoo stuff will come to you. In fact, I'm going to tell you the truth, a lot of artists nowadays, and even me in some aspects, man, I probably can't draw as good as I could draw pretty good, but not as nearly as good as I would like to say I could, right? So draw. Study. I highly recommend people to look up the 7 fundamentals of art, study those basic principles, and apply that to every single thing you possibly can, and anything you do artistically. And also, definitely that for sure. And I always have a saying that like I made up myself. It's just like a saying that I made up. It's like not like probably written anywhere or anything, but like I always say art should be 2/3 observation and 1/3 creation. 2/3 observation and 1/3 creation, because that means you'll study more than you'll create. So when you do create, it'll be that much more better. That would be, I guess, off the top of my head, my little recommendations. Also, just don't be afraid to get started, man. Honestly, one of the biggest things that where people fail at, tattoos especially so, but like many other things in life, they're just scared to start.
Yeah.
You know, just don't be scared. You know, just.
That's actually
go.
my girl. She's really good at drawing, but she's been talking about it forever. Like attempting to learn it and stuff. And I just go ahead. I mean, it ain't gonna hurt nothing.
Yeah, just do it. Yeah.
At worst, it just doesn't work out, and you're all good. So.
Yeah, exactly. And there's so many options and stuff nowadays too. Well, like if she ever decided she wanted to, man, if y'all had questions, just hit me up. I'll answer
yeah,
for you. I
sure,
don't mind at
sure.
all. Definitely don't mind absolutely at all. Why no dental bib or anything covering the table? Just because I'm lazy, I guess, and the table's absolutely clean. Everything was cleaned in beforehand. That's the only reason. Everything else is wrapped. I know the table's perfectly clean and sterilized. It's not going to be an issue. I know people like shriek when they're on camera and they're like, oh my God. But yeah, it's perfectly fine, I promise. It all gets cleaned. All the good stuff. Thank you so much, Southern Belle Design. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you a lot for that. Thank you so much. Really, you know, it's cool that like when people send stuff because yeah, you know, like yeah, there's money being made or whatever off of it probably. I don't even know. I don't ever look, but
Yeah.
it helps other people see this stuff whenever
Yeah.
they send like roses and stuff like that. So that means other people can like ask questions and
Oh,
stuff.
really?
So
Okay.
because the more people get to see it, the more answer questions I get to
Yeah.
answer.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So yeah, that's really cool when they do that. Yeah, y'all are awesome. Like I said, as always, feel free to ask questions, guys, whatever y'all need. do my best to help. I'm not the only or the best out there, but I will do everything I can to help. Been doing this for like, a decade. Another little thing or two. That is going to be awesome. Thank you, Miss Marie. Absolutely. That will be. I'm super stoked for this when we get done.
This is smart to do too, by the way. Like marketing yourself like this is awesome.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I'll tell y'all something. Y'all want to hear a crazy story? So I, years ago, had a gentleman, shout out to Mr. Bill if he was to see this. He's a really, really cool dude. Yeah, he owns, he's got other things too, but his one of his businesses, or main business, is a tattoo supply company where he has a really nice and well-equipped inventory of tattoo supplies, and he goes around to tattoo shops and sells supplies to them. And you actually can get a very good deal buying them like that, and they're all the same exact stuff. He's got a very high standard. My favorite part is the cold, wet paper towel. I feel that. But I haven't talked to him in years because I had my tattoo shop here in this town before, and I closed it down when I moved to Texas for a short time, and me and him had not, communicated since, right? Well, I thought COVID had taken him out, kind of, right?
Older guy?
No, not like that, like unalived, but like his business.
Yeah, okay.
And I know he had other businesses as well, so I'm sure he's doing perfectly fine. He's a very smart guy,
Yeah.
hard worker. But yeah, he actually called me on his phone randomly yesterday while I was in the car on the way to pick up my son. And he's like, "Hey, William," and I'm like, "Hey, Mr. Bill." It popped up in my contacts still, He's like, "Been years?" He's like, "Hey, man, I see. I just happened to see you pop up on my TikTok. Man, I see you telling your story about your life, and you're doing tattoos and stuff still. And I'm out here in Palm Coast. I just thought that was really cool. Man, I maybe have to set up, come back out there,
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, that's awesome.
And you said you haven't heard from him in years too?
Yeah, not years, quite a few years at this point. Probably every bit of, I don't know, 4 to 6 years at least.
Yeah.
Well, longer than that. Let's see. Yeah, like 5, 6 years, something like that.
How long were you in Texas for?
Not very long, man. So I had actually moved there, but while I was there, somebody burned my house down here.
What?
Yeah. So because they burned my house down here, I came back to deal with all that, and a lot of things happened. COVID happened at the same time. To be honest with you, I call it a DURG charge for a small amount of the devil's lettuce. I gotta be careful what I say on here. And that turned into a whole little thing. So just a whole bunch of shit happened back to back to back. So I ended up staying. And I was going to travel some more after I got all that shit straightened out, but then I met my wife, and some things happened, and we found out, hey, we got a kid coming. So yeah, man.
Just kind of set up shop over here, huh?
Yeah, just reset up again.
Yeah. Yeah, so we went and visited Austin, Texas a few months back, and man, we loved it. We were honestly thinking about moving out there, but we just got so much, we all our families here, so I was like, I don't know.
If it wasn't for family, bro, I'd be moving in. Texas, I love Texas.
Yeah, I was just saying, that was the first time we've been, I was like, we absolutely fell in love with it. I'm like, we really wanted to do it.
Yeah, dude, I like it a lot. I was in College Station in Bryan. I chose that place for a few specific reasons, man, and like on their website, there's more reasons just that, but on their website, there was the way they described it, they were like, it's a big city with a small town feel.
That's exactly what Austin felt like.
Dude, it was. I was so amazed. It was perfect. It was like big, like gigantic, but I could still drive around comfortably, you know what I mean?
That's literally what I was saying, like, because it's huge, but it's not like overcrowded or nothing. The highways and everything are smooth, like, there's not crazy traffic. I mean, Houston's a different story, but
Houston is wild.
yeah, that's a whole different story there.
Dude, I hate that place.
No, I said we got to go through it. I was like, oh my god, man.
Listen, the first time when I went, I had an issue occur where I just bought this like real nice Toyota CC or whatever, and but I thought it was nice. It broke down like literally on the way home from the dealership. Well, they fixed it. A bunch of stuff happened. Blah blah blah. Long story short, I'm supposed to be in Texas at a specific time and date, right? It got to that point. Well, I was like, all right, like. I ended up just calling them and gave them the keys to the rental, and just left the keys to the rental in my front yard with the car and emptied my stuff out. I was like, hey, listen, don't even worry about that car. You can have all of it. I don't even care about the money at this point. I got shit to do.
Yeah.
So I'll just lose all the money. It is what it is, right? Because I made promises I got to keep.
Yeah.
So I rented a car, and when I went there to rent it, all they had available was a Toyota Yaris.
Yeah.
Dude, because of Houston, when I got back, because Houston, I had to do like at one point, literally, I was doing like 110 weaving through traffic because I was like, I'm about to get hit, this little tiny ass little car. Dude, when I got back, that thing was squilling.
Was it?
Yes, I'm so surprised they didn't try to I don't know, something. I wouldn't even have blamed them. I'm like, yeah, you're right.
Like, what are you doing that with us? What are you talking about?
You're right? Yeah, I thought it was fine. I thought it was just what it does. But yeah, no, it really was, man. Hey, but I actually love that car afterwards.
Really?
Yeah, it was a tiny little thing, but just for at the time I was single. Bro, I got like 40 miles to the gallon. It's a little tiny little thing. It's not probably the safest thing, but
Yeah.
it
Saves
worked.
some money, huh?
Yeah. Although the rental itself was outrageous. The rental itself was like, I don't even remember because I bought all the extra insurance and stuff, so I never rented a car before. So it was something ridiculous.
Yeah, so him and Austin, we actually got rented like a few weeks before that trip, and they're like, all we have is this car, and they quote like a damn brand new Mercedes Benz. I was like, how much is this? Like, we were getting the money back from the lawsuit and stuff, but we had to pay out of pocket. And so then they're like, well, this is all we got. We're like, okay, that's fine, because that thing was clean as hell. It's SUV, so we just drove in style all the way there.
Yeah, bro, I wouldn't complain.
No, I hated giving it back. I was like, oh, this is terrible.
We can have it for a little while longer, right? That's cool, man. Yeah, brother. Yeah, Brandon, it's coming along. So far, so good. Watched any good TV shows or anything lately?
Honestly, not really. I said my girl makes me I don't know if you've seen that Too Hot to Handle. It's a bunch of girl shows. She makes me watch similar. I don't mind it though, but that's about it.
What is it?
It's like little dating reality TV shows. She makes me watch that stuff with her, so I'm like, yeah, that's fine. I get into it. Some drama.
Yeah, I could sit here and watch it. I'm really easy to please. You can always tell when a man's in a relationship because he'll be like, dude, did you see Criminal Minds the other day?
Yeah, honestly.
Like,
Yeah, I want to watch the new Deadpool and Wolverine movie that's out.
and I want to go just so I want to go so I can watch the movie, but really I want to go just so I can get that freaking popcorn thing.
Really?
Did you see it? Dude, it's so cool. It's like Deadpool, but he's a baby in a little car seat.
Is
He's got
it
a
really?
juicy thing on the side.
Oh,
Yeah.
hell. That's really
And like on the back's the straw. I want to get it to put on the shelf in here.
Yeah.
I don't know. But what I honestly, it being busy and you know how that is. You got family stuff too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to make some choices. So I'm not gonna go see that. I'm gonna go if I can make time, which I'm praying I can. I'm gonna go see the new Twister in 4D.
The what?
The new Twister movie.
Oh yeah, that looks pretty cool too.
Yeah, that was one of my favorite movies back in the day. So I really want to see that in the 4D
Yeah, I've never
experience.
seen the original one.
What? Dude, you gotta go. I'm old. Yeah, that's right. You gotta go see it. It's so good. It's really good. Have you ever watched anything in like 4D?
Not really. I try. It's hard to do it just because it hurts my eyes for some reason when I'm watching a lot.
So I haven't watched it like that, but they said like all the like seats move and shit and like and all that stuff. So
Oh, I was thinking 3D. My bad. Like the 4D. That's where like it's like you're saying the seats move and shake, right? Yeah. No, I haven't did that.
I haven't either, but I want to. That's where I'm trying to go for Twister. I think that'd be a good one to go
Did
see
they got
like that.
something around here that does that?
In Jacksonville,
Jacksonville?
maybe Gainesville, but Jacksonville for sure.
Yeah. Okay.
We actually live in McClenny, so like that's kind of like a halfway point for us, anyways.
Yeah. And that's right next to that side. How long does it take for y'all to get like Orange Park and stuff?
So I don't never pay attention. Okay, I suck at like the areas and shit, but all right. Do you know where Chubby's Wings is?
No.
Off, shit. So what is it? The town center? Is that what I'm thinking of?
Yeah.
Probably like 40 minutes,
Oh, okay.
30, 40 minutes, something
Yeah,
like
not
that.
bad.
It's not. Yeah, it's not bad. It's definitely closer than here for sure. As far as from here, you know what I mean? It's kind of hard to say because we live out in the woods and over there. So we actually live technically in Taylor.
Okay.
So we're like, if you're in the middle of McClenny at Walmart, it's like a almost 30-minute drive to our house in the woods.
Okay. Yeah. I'm the same way. Like I told you, I work in Lake City, but we live in Florham. That's black. It's an hour and 15, 20 minutes.
shit.
So
No,
every day
yeah.
I get up at 3:30 and have to be over here by 5.
Oh, dude, you're a boss.
It's tough. I'll tell you that much.
You are a keeper, bro.
I try. Yeah. Yeah, we definitely put some miles on our car. Because like I said, the whole time she was driving all the way there to Live Oak, but there and back, like just there's an hour and 45 from where we're at. And she did that for a whole year too, so it's not.
Yeah, we're in the same boat as far as mileage, man. It sucks. Appreciate your like I bought that car out there, my Chrysler.
Yeah.
It's a 2022. It had 5,000 miles on it when I bought it. I think right now it's like right at 50.
Yeah. There's some miles on it, didn't you?
Yeah. A ridiculous amount. Same as you, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I say I'm like getting something different, but I'm like, I only got like $6,000 left on it. I'm like, some out of it's a good car, it's never gave me one problem. So I'm like, we're just gonna keep it till those fall off.
Dude, I'll tell you, I like my car, don't get me wrong, but part of me regrets getting that one specifically
Really?
because I could have got, like, for the price I'm paying for it, I could have got, like, a nice-ass truck.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly. That'd be my next thing I get. That's what I told her. I'm like, I'm just gonna save up when the time's right. I'm gonna get the truck.
That's, after we buy a house and stuff, that would be my next, one of my next goals,
Yep.
because I really need one.
Yeah, especially if you're using it for moving and stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, it's like, always comes like these little ass things. Like, for example, yesterday, or last few days, I bought like this little treadmill thing to go out the house. Couldn't take it home. I had to wait for her in the SUV. You know what I'm saying? Like, how gay, right? And then, like, this other thing I needed to take to her shop down there that came in the mail. I couldn't, it was like this recliner thing. I couldn't put it in my car. So that's so good.
Yeah, that's just the thing.
So wild.
You listen to any podcasts or anything?
Constantly.
Really? Yeah, me too.
Well, you drive a lot too, so yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh man, I'm such a conspiracy theorist at this
Oh
point.
yeah.
So many of them's got me sold. What do you like to listen to?
I think like 7 of them that I
Seven?
rotate. Dude, I have a load of stuff.
So you like Lex Friedman, Joe
Yeah,
Joe Rogan,
yeah, all them.
Andrew Huberman.
Yep.
Oh yeah, bro.
Then I have like I think 4 or 5 comedians that I rotate on. It just if I want like a good laugh, I just listen to them.
Dude, I can't play him in here because I'll get banned off TikTok again. But
some of that shit's
Shane
real.
Gillis is amazing.
He's my favorite one, dude. When I was
He's
telling you
so
when I
damn
went to
funny.
Austin, it was a little comedian thing they were doing over there. It's called Kill Tony.
Oh, you seen that?
Oh yeah,
You went to that?
Yeah, live.
Oh,
We
bro.
went to their first. It was at the HEB Center. They did their first arena thing there.
Oh,
So we went
bro,
all
that's
the way.
awesome.
That was the main reason we went there, and then everything else was just a bonus. But yeah, that was fucking awesome. We actually got to meet him right then. He came up, and it was pretty cool.
Dude, that's amazing. That would be cool. Did you see the one where they did it where they impersonated Biden and Trump?
Oh yeah, more recently.
Oh God, it was so funny.
That had me crying. They did it so good. It sounded just like him.
Yeah, he's got the best Trump impersonation.
Oh, ever. It's crazy.
And then the Biden, he's like,
Yes. He came out of the screaming eagle and he's like, what?
what are you saying? Yeah, you just can't win. You just sucker.
Yeah.
Like, what the
It
heck?
made me cry.
You ever you ever listen to the Y-Files?
No,
You should check them out. If you like conspiracy kind of stuff,
Yeah,
or just
definitely.
even if it's like just fun stories, but like
No, yeah.
the Y-Files, bro, definitely.
Yeah, I'll definitely say that. There's another one that's called, I think it's Conspiracy Theories of the Third Kind or something like that, but that's all they do is just like, they got hundreds of them, different kinds and stuff like that.
So the Y-Files is like that. There's I like his so much because there's a lot of them that are absolutely like fact, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of them are not. And you don't know, if you don't know enough about the subject at hand at least,
Yeah.
you don't know how to differentiate until you get to the end of the episode. And then he'll break it down. Yeah, then he'll be like, okay, well, let's just separate, some
Yeah.
stuff from what we know to be true and what we not, and what we're speculating on, and what's just pure fiction.
Mm-hmm.
And he breaks it all down. So it's, but he's really, really just good storyteller. You know?
Well, that's the thing, it just gets your mind going in the morning. Like, you look down and an hour and a half will pass by in no time. It's like, where did it go?
Yeah, exactly. And he's got this, I love it. I'm gonna buy one of the little like plushy tools to put in here on the wall. But he's got, it's called a heckle fish.
Mm-hmm.
So he's like a little fish that's just like his little, it's like a goldfish, but he's always like talking shit. And he's like his co-host basically.
Mm-hmm.
It's so funny. Yeah, you gotta check that out. And also recently have like been watching not like whole ones by them, but I like the Danny Jones podcast.
Yeah, no, I haven't before.
He's really good. He's kind of like Joe Rogan is in some ways.
Yeah.
He has like some very unique, I'll say, people. Like I was
Guest on
listening.
and stuff.
Yeah, dude, they're talking about some wild stuff.
Yeah.
Danny Jones one was really good, and then I like the Ninjas Are Butterflies.
Really?
The Sunday.
I just think there's just so many of them, man. You can thousands of people doing podcasts now, so it's just unlimited. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but the Joe thing, you just never know who's gonna happen there. MMA fighter, comedian, a scientist and crap. So
He can have anybody he wants.
yeah, it's just so famous.
And that dude gets more views than all the news stations combined.
Everybody.
I'm with you. I drive my wife crazy with that stuff.
Do you?
Oh God.
Yeah, I got my girl into the Kill Tony for a little bit. That's why we ended up going to Austin, but she's kind of fell off it since then.
I think my wife would like that because we went to a comedy thing over here in Jacksonville on a date one night because I've never been to a comedy show before.
Yeah.
And neither had she. So we were like, let's go check it out, right? And I will say the comedy show was fun. It was cool. The place I picked, I thought was going to be like classy or whatever. It was the most ghetto ass place ever.
Was it?
Dude, it was so ghetto.
Yeah.
And I'm not like being like picky or nothing
Yeah,
like that,
but it
but
just is what it is.
oh, dude, it was like, dude. Well, first off, it was in the Ramada Inn.
Yeah.
Okay. And my wife's like, this is not a place that I would stay at.
Yeah.
Like, what, is this? Are you sure it's where it's at? And I'm like, dude, I don't
That's
even
what
know.
I'm saying, yeah.
Like even the comedian was talking shit. They're like, dude, my agent like asked if I wanted to go do the show, and I was like, yeah, sure, I'm already around there. Why not? I just went. I was like in Madison Square Garden or whatever it was.
Holy hell.
And they're like, yeah. She's like, I didn't know it was gonna be in the fucking Ramada Inn. She's like, they literally put me back there, y'all, with like a little room and a little ass TV. There wasn't even a bed in that place.
Damn.
Just to get ready and stuff.
Yeah.
I was like, dang, even she's cracking on it.
But
But
you know it's bad.
yeah, like bro, like when I say we were squished in, all the tables was, I'm not exaggerating. I mean literally the size of this, like not as long as this laid
Yeah.
out fully. And there was me and my wife right here on this side, and another person on that side sharing that table. And and the tables next to us were squished up so close together, our shoulders were almost touching.
Yeah, see that's
And I was like,
terrible.
oh my god.
Yeah.
Like
That's
normally
not
I wouldn't care, but that's just wild.
Yeah. Yeah, so the arena one, that's the only one I've been to, but yeah, I can't say nothing bad about that. It was great. I mean, it was packed, so it was a sold out arena, but so you're going to be shoulder to shoulder, but that's kind of what we expected anyways. It's not like tables where there's usually room and stuff in your crowd. That sucks.
Yeah, it was bad. Yeah, and it was like, and I'm speaking from a person that I'm kind of from the ghetto a little bit, but when I say it's ghetto, it's ghetto.
Yeah.
I was like, what the
Yeah.
hell? Like, this is a little much, actually. But I will say it was still a good experience, all in all, and I'm glad we did it. I think my wife would like the Kill Tony thing. I drive her crazy with the podcast when we drive places, because
Yeah.
she's like, oh my god, can we listen to anything else?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, yeah, when you start driving. I love you, baby.
Yeah, see, that's why I was trying to train my girl to do that. This because I knew we were going to have that long, it was an 18-hour drive all the way to Austin. So I was like, we're going to run out of music eventually.
But I can listen to this for hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I'm the same way. I'll turn that junk on and zone out.
Yeah, because the first day we went there, we ended up splitting the job and we stayed in New Orleans. And I'm going to be honest, I did not like New Orleans at all.
No?
No.
So I ain't stayed in like actual New Orleans, but a long time ago, years and years ago, I was like 16. I was up there doing some work, and we were at Homa, and New Orleans, Louisiana, Homa, and it was like the best food ever, but the most like ratchet shit ever too.
Yeah.
It was pretty wild, honestly.
It's a way different place, like a completely different from any other place that you've probably been, like I said, New Orleans.
Mm-hmm.
So I tell people it's cool in that way, but outside of that, that wasn't my favorite.
The thing I don't really care. There's certain I like the culture.
Yeah.
I like the people are cool, some of them and stuff, and which people are generally pretty cool everywhere you go if you give them a chance. But I like the food.
Yeah, the food was good.
I will, Mom. I love you. Yeah, dude, food was amazing.
Yeah.
Like true gumbo. I was like, oh my god, this is good. Like I could live with this. But as far as like,
I know the homeless is pretty bad there.
I don't know how it is now, but when I went, Hurricane Katrina had come through, and that's why we were up there. I was doing roofing.
Yeah.
Like, so I was like 16, I think, maybe 15, 16, something like that. And dude, it was wild. Like you'd be like literally going down the road, and I'm not exaggerating. I'm not trying to talk bad about these people or nothing like that, but we'd be going and like literally you would see like one place it'd be like trailer, boat in the yard, mansion, trailer, brick house, trailer with a yacht in the yard, trailer, mansion. And I was like, what?
No, it's still the same way.
WSG. What's WSG mean? I don't know what that means, my brother. Yeah, it was wild. Like I said, generally speaking, the people were cool as fuck.
Yeah.
Sorry, torta pounder. I don't know what what that means, what your question is, or what you're saying. You have to elaborate for me. So have y'all been anywhere else like cool or?
Not really. I say we more stay local. Like, I mean, if we go somewhere to Orlando, we like the Airbnbs down there and stuff. They got some nice ones, but yeah, we're supposed to go to New York a while back. We never made time and stuff. It just ended up working out.
Well, it's same with us, man. We're actually going next month to Panama for like 5 days or something.
Really?
It's first time, bro, and I don't know why that we went really anywhere outside of, that's more than a 3-hour drive.
Yeah, for sure. It makes it harder having the kids too. That car seat, so they get tired of it going super far. So.
Oh yeah, bro. Like I know for our son now, like I say, he's a little bit older, so we can do it. But man, when he was a baby, when we went over there, we took him. He was like, I don't even know, probably about the same age as y'all's actually. And dude, that car ride was horrible.
It's just brutal. Makes you think of it. Really, it's like we should have did this.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going, like I said, I think we're going to Tampa next week to meet my friend down there. I haven't seen him in a while, but we're going to try to time that with her first nap of the day and just get what we can get out of that.
Yep. That's smart.
I mean, this owl face is looking awesome. I'm checking it out now.
Oh, it's coming a long way.
Looking is sick.
Did we take? So what we were doing, the goal at least was to try to leave early in the morning, so
Yeah.
while they're still asleep,
Yeah.
get as much driving done, rest for like at a restaurant, whatever it was, for a little bit while and then because the second nap's always coming,
Yeah.
like right not long after,
Yeah.
and then try to just thug it out.
Just
Stop.
try-
We go like Target or something, and just walk around for like a little while,
Gives everyone a little break.
Yeah, and I don't want to stop because I'm like, man, we gotta
Just ready to get there.
just get this over with, man. But sometimes that's the
You
best
gotta
thing.
improvise.
Yeah. Now he's pretty chill. Like, don't get me wrong, he'll still get, antsy sometimes.
Yeah.
But, and I don't blame you, I mean, hell, I do too. But now he just kind of chills, give him the iPad and something to snack on, and he'll let us know when he needs to stop and pee.
Yeah.
Is this a custom design? Yes and no. So what this is actually is a design that he had. It had a different owl, different face, different wings, different grouping of words or font and all that stuff. But he liked the design a lot. I didn't want to make complete drastic changes. So what we did, he allowed me, thankfully, I appreciate him by the way, but he allowed me to change up quite a bit of it just so it is more custom for him. That way we're not doing an exact replica of something. But yeah. But the general idea of what we're doing is definitely something that I did not come up with. Alexa, play some music. Alexa, volume up. Alexa, play some music.
Don't want to listen to you, Greg.
No, I want to go too loud so I don't hear it. Alexa, play some music on Amazon Music. I've been watching the Viking show though.
Mm-hmm.
Netflix, dude, it's so good.
Really? What? These on TVs. What's the spinoff of Game of Thrones?
House of Dragons.
House of Dragons. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, dude.
That's the one. Because I
It's
watched
so
Game of
good.
Thrones, but I haven't watched the House of Dragons one yet.
Yeah, man.
And even Game of Thrones, I got to redo it. I was like in and out of it a lot. My girls watched it through and through, but
Man, I try to get mine to watch it, but there's so much like sex scenes and stuff in it.
oh yeah.
She's just like pissed. She's like, "What the fuck is this?"
So what are you looking at? Cover your eyes.
Yeah, like, is this porn? Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, no.
Radical.
You just gotta get past it.
Yeah,
promise.
don't worry about that.
Yeah, man. I'm actually. So this is. I'm running a 5-round liner. Right, it's like a standard 5-round liner. At 9.5 volts. I just seen the advertisement on my phone or whatever. The Ring of Power. The Lord of the Rings spinoff thing.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that's coming back out August 29th. I think it said.
Okay.
So that's cool.
Yeah, see, really all them long sagas, I got Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, all that I need to go back and rewatch in years and stuff.
It's hard, when there's so many different things out there and you got, pick and choose.
Yeah, for sure. They definitely haven't been making movies the way they used to though. I wonder if that's just because of the streaming part of it now.
They what?
I said, I wonder if it's just like because of the streaming and stuff, like they're not making movies the way they used to, it seems like.
I don't know.
I don't know, it seems like movies were just better back in the day than they are now, but
I don't know. I think probably a lot of reasons, honestly.
yeah.
I mean, there's less. I don't know nothing about all that, so I'm just taking stab in the dark
Yeah.
guesses, But if I had to guess, I would say there was a lot less like oversight and a lot less woke crap. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
just in general, and a lot less people because like
Well,
a lot of these
it
shows.
seems like back in like around 2020 and this shit kind of it slowed down a lot in the theaters and everything, and after that, there hasn't been that really great movies that people are like, we're going to theaters to see this. Like, it's been a couple, but not.
Yeah, not nearly as many.
No.
Yeah, they I don't know. Like I that's what I would think.
Yeah, it makes sense.
I really don't know. And also too, they have like all them situations occur, which I don't know if they're right or wrong. They're probably right for doing it. I have no clue. I don't know nothing about it, but they'd go on like strike and shit, like the people.
I forgot about the big strike that they had.
So they probably have like problems with all that too, if I had to guess. I'm probably just making excuses up for them though.
Sounds good to me. I ain't gonna question.
Because I really don't know shit about any of this, but it sounds good.
Conversation.
Yeah, it sounds good on paper.
Yeah. So you mind if I step down and go to the bathroom real quick?
Yeah, go ahead. Just have to wait for a second. That's kind of awkward. I got this all boxed now. There you go. Thank you for following Mountain Dew. Any of y'all, man, if y'all want to share these, that'd be awesome. We'd appreciate you a lot. Y'all are awesome. Now, I know I'm like just chatting away while we're doing all this, guys, but if y'all do have any questions or there's anything I can do to help any of you, do not hesitate. Obviously, we're doing the tattoo stuff. That's the main purpose of this, but We also, if you pay any attention, I've been posting some videos talking about my life and stuff like that a little bit, some of the things I've been through in hopes to help some people. That's really the only goal here. So I hope you're all having a blessed day and you're being freaking awesome. That was fast. Yeah.
Dude, that didn't picture though. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, I need that. My wife's
It gave me
got-
chill bumps when it first happened. Like when he did that, I was like, holy shit, that's badass, dude.
Bro, I was like, listen, I made a whole video. I was like, I ain't going front. I'm 34 years old.
Yeah.
I'm convicted felon my whole life,
Uh-huh.
basically. My whole
Yeah.
adult life I have been, for sure. I've never voted for anything one time in my life. But now, I'm going to get my voting rights.
Really?
I can't wait. November
That's
2nd,
awesome.
dog. I'm going to be right up in there. I'm going to be like checking my
Yeah.
little box.
Proud to do it.
Yeah, I don't even know how it works because I've never done it, but I'm excited.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
All right.
Yeah, I am stoked.
That's sick.
There you go, my man. If you're comfortable like that.
Yeah.
We'll readjust real quick.
Okay.
Yeah, man, I'm literally just stoked. It's gonna be awesome.
No, for sure. And that was on some dude's debit card, he said? That picture was on someone's debit card?
Yeah, you can get a lot of. One of my clients the other day had one that said EBT card on it.
Really? That's funny.
Yeah, I thought it was hilarious.
Mhm.
This person said excited for him. I'm excited for. Are you excited for Trump? Or are you talking about the client, or me, or all of us?
All together.
Yeah, everybody. Hold on one second. To the east side. Oh yeah, I'll be announcing. I'm gonna post this today. Do like a little sneak peek announcement. What's up, man? What up, brother? I'm gonna do a small like sneak peek announcement. But when I do, y'all should come show up if you want. I'm not gonna say because I'm live right now. I don't want to say like the areas that I'm considering doing it at. But what I am gonna do is in October, I'm gonna set up and we're gonna do some cool stuff to give back to the community a little bit. I'm gonna be giving away 500 meals for free.
Oh, shit. Okay.
So like it'd be like hamburgers, hot dogs, drinks, chips,
Yeah.
and candy and stuff for the kids and stuff like that. And I'm just gonna give it all away for free to whoever shows up.
Oh, heck yeah, awesome. That's an, oh, okay, yeah.
Then you gotta like stay, whatever y'all want to do, it don't matter to me. But it'll be in
no,
a public
definitely
place.
pop up. Yeah, that sounds awesome, dude.
Yeah, man. We normally are very fortunate to be able to like do things out here for like the community. Like normally we do like a back to school backpack drive.
Yeah. Some school supplies and stuff.
Yeah, we do a toy drive. We do like all kind of little stuff. But this year we've had a lot going on in my personal life, so I haven't been able to focus on that stuff.
Yeah,
So
trying to get back to it.
yeah, we're gonna at least do this. You know what I mean?
Hey, anything like that's better than nothing, for sure.
Yeah, I feel guilty. I'm like,
Really?
yeah, bro. I feel like, dang it, we could have done better. Yeah, I even had somebody I've had people reach out. I was like, "Hey, you're doing a back to school drive this year?" I'm like, "Dang, I'm so sorry."
Like, unfortunately, though, but hey, I mean, 500 people food, that's good, man.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm gonna drop that posting. Is that a shading needle? Yeah, it is a shading needle. This is actually, I'll be honest with you. Normally, for like a big thick line like this, I would use a different kind of like large shader, like round shader, or I'd use like a large liner, or I would use like a standard mag, like curved mag. But this is actually a bug pen mag. What I'm about to do a lot of this with. I just didn't feel like switching, so I used it. To be honest with you. But yeah, that's what it is. But I wouldn't recommend doing it like that unless you've been doing it for a while, because you might eat the skin up if you're not careful. I've been doing this for a long time, so I'm lucky to know what to do. But yeah, that's what it is. Not saying that y'all can't do it. What size am I using? So this particular one is, shoot, what is this? It's 11. I'm so horrible. I just kind of grab them as I go. It's an 11. This is a what you call a 10, 11, or what most people would say and refer to as bug pin, curve mag or soft edge mag, whatever you want to call it. Which I'm actually about to grab another one. What volts am I running? So I am actually running, I really don't know. If I had to guess on that one, I would say like, hold on one second, guys. If I had to guess on that, I would probably say it's probably running at around 8 volts, give or take. It's kind of hard to say because that machine specifically, it has parameters that you can base it off of, but I really don't know what they are because it's a Scholl Cyan Nova. So instead of like hitting the button to like adjust, you actually adjust it by like twisting it. You know what I'm saying? The speed of it. That's a pin. Yeah, it's a pin. It's a pin style. What you're running with? Yeah, it's a pin style tattoo machine. Yep, that is correct. So Shine Soul Unlimited, that one specifically. The other one is a Flux Max by FK Irons. The brand, so like I said, the one I'm doing the shading with is just, I don't know, one I like to use the shading with because of the way the motor hits and stuff and how soft it is. It's very smooth. I like that one's actually a 4mm stroke. It's a 4mm stroke Shine Soul Unlimited. And then the other one I'm doing all the lining and shit with you that you see, that one is a Flux Max 4mm stroke as well. And we're using a whole variety of needles. I love them compared to coils, man. I used coils for a long time at the beginning of my career. There's nothing wrong with coils. Coils are amazing. They can get the job done and do a phenomenal job at it. But for me personally, I don't like having to deal with the maintenance of the coils and crap. I just want to be able to plug and play and go. Recharge it up. You know, if it breaks, throw it away, buy a new one, to be honest. Even though these things are outrageously expensive. So, yeah. That's kind of thing. How would you know when you're overworking the skin when shading? So that's a very, very good question. And I'm going to give you a good example. I don't know if you can see this right now. But you see like how this one, it doesn't really look red or nothing too much. And this right here, I don't know if you can even see that in the camera. But it's got a little bit of red irritation. There's not much skin there. That's because what I was doing. So I just changed needles. What you want to do whenever you're doing this is as you're applying the skin, you only want to go as deep as needed to get the job done, right? So that means, and you want to make sure you're using the correct inks and needles as you go and progress through the tattoo. If you're tattooing and you're seeing a whole lot of like blood boiling up and stuff, first off, right off the rip, that's a very good indication that, hey, let me reevaluate and readjust and see what's going on, right? Now I'm not saying there can't be some bleeding occurring and stuff, because there will be naturally, but you don't want to see in excess amounts. Like if you see his tattoo, like he's not like bleeding or anything, hardly at all. So that's a very good sign that as of right this second, everything's going along super smooth and we're not having any like big issues, and the ink is going in the skin very, very good. That's kind of how I go about troubleshooting. Yeah, like when you do like so many hours at a time like that, you can get, I'm trying to think. It's been a long time since I tattooed that many hours on somebody. I usually do like 6-7 hours at the most nowadays, just because of my own personal life and things I'm doing outside of here with family. So, I'm trying to think. I think it's been a long time since I've even done like that many hours, but that's a lot for the clients too. I bet you're tough.
It's a lot, sure.
Yeah, for sure. So them are kind of the things that you want to look for amongst other things. A lot of little telltale signs, you know. You know, you want to like learn to like problem solve. So, you know, check your needles, check your inks, check the machine, check your hand speed, how much you're stretching or not stretching, or, you know, a variety of things you want to be checking as you're going constantly. After a while, like right now, I've been doing this for, you know, like I said, like about 10 years. So there's a lot of these things that I do that's kind of like second nature. I don't realize all the time that I'm doing them when I am doing it, but especially earlier in the career, you want to be very, 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 very careful to pay attention really, really closely to all these things, for sure. And even as time progresses, it doesn't mean that you stop doing these things. You just want to get better at doing it, you know, without having to force yourself to do so. Make it more natural, if you will. You can avoid overworking the skin tremendously by, first off, slowing the machine down and making sure that you're using the right needles for the right job. Like a minute ago, I was using a needle that was a bug pin. I switched to a standard for what you see me doing currently because I know that I can get that solid saturation that I need without overworking the skin a lot easier with the standard rather than I could the bug pin. Some of this stuff, you know, kind of comes with time as you know, you do more and more and more. And you realize, hey, this works better than that. Can you elaborate on recommended needle size for shading or lining? Yeah. So I'm gonna try to do this the best way I can. So the thought process, generally speaking, now there's a lot more to this, but the way that I'm gonna try to explain this. You always want to use the needle or needles to do the job as efficiently as possible. Now, for different people, that's going to mean different things. But for me, what that means, as an example, I have out on the table, you can't see the table right a second, obviously, because the way I have the camera set up, but it's a pain in the butt for me to show you right a second. But on the table, I have like 2 different liners, a larger and a smaller one. I also have a very tiny needle for like some stippling type shading if I decide to do so. I also have like a 11 curved bug pen mag for small detailed shaded areas as well as a 11 standard curved mag, which I'm using right now for small areas that are solidly saturated, that I need very heavy saturation of inks in, like what you see me doing right now. And then I also have a 21 bug pen mag out for large sections of areas that I need to do smooth shading in and fill in with. So I have a variety of needles out right now for different purposes that I'll be switching out as needed. So definitely choosing the needle for the job is like the goal with that, you know what I mean? And everybody's skin is different, you know, and all that stuff. So you want to take all that in consideration as well. And your own like natural way that you like to do things, you know, might be might be vastly different for me or the next person too. Just like one thing like I will say and recommend though, is never get complacent with using one thing and think like, okay, that's the way I do everything. Always be prepared to relearn and readjust and reevaluate like anything else in life. Because I've been guilty of that in the past, man. That'll eat you alive if you ain't careful. Got a couple touches of myself when I'm learning. My skin puffs up a lot. Am I going too fast, too slow? How did your tattoo journey start 10 years ago? I'll kind of answer those questions one at a time. So my tattoo journey started like, honestly, I was in, I don't even know if I can say that, but I was incarcerated. And actually didn't start there. I just, got interested in the topic for a host of reasons. And long story short, I got out, started teaching myself, went and worked at a shop. Fast forward, a year and a half, 2 years, and I opened up my own shop. And then I've been working for myself pretty much ever since. Basically. Got a couple tattoos. If I'm going too fast, too slow. So if you have tattoos that are swelling up and getting super puffy, if it's every single time when you're lining, it probably is an issue with you. Now, sometimes I will say, okay, sometimes when you are tattooing somebody, they are simply going to puff up in certain areas, especially like the inside crease of the arm. You'll notice that area is going to be like notorious for like getting all puffy and annoyed and stuff as soon as you touch it. There's gonna be some areas like that. Yeah, don't tattoo yourself. I ain't gonna lie, yeah, I would recommend there's other ways to do it nowadays, but I did it too. I can't judge anybody for it, but yeah, like whenever you're tattooing, if you notice like it's getting super puffy and stuff, it's probably a variety of things. It could be the machine that you're using as well in accumulation with you're going maybe too fast or pressing down too hard, or maybe the brand of needle you're using has something to do with it too. It could be a variety of things. But the first thing I would check, the very first thing, is make sure I'm using the right inks. Yeah, man, so did I. My very first tattoo was, I think, on my girlfriend at the time. You want to make sure that you're using the appropriate ink to line with, the appropriate needle, a decent brand, and then you want to evaluate like hand speed versus pressure and voltage. I always say less is more. Less is more. Start out with like a slower voltage, machine speed, and hand speed, and then progressively increase both to get you where you need to be, or tailor them back down.
Hey, Will, do you happen to have a charger? Answer no. If not, it's fine.
What phone do you have?
iPhone?
Is it the 15er or is it the?
No, 11.
I don't have one like that.
Okay. No problem.
Trying to think. I think my son's charger's not in for his iPad's not in there.
Okay, yeah, that's it. You
I use that. I can think you're really trying to learn tattoo. One of us might have one here though. I could ask.
Okay, however, man, no problem. Like I said,
You got one of your carbon checks?
no, she's in it, so it's all good. I'll just tell her come back.
Dynamic. So like right now, man, Dynamic Black is a very good ink. In fact, it's like my favorite black out there. And I say it for a variety of reasons. Like what you see me doing right now, I'm actually using Dynamic Black, and I'm also using Empire's Gray Wash series, dark, medium, light, and extra light. I'm using all of them, all four, right now together. What up, Kayla? Home girl. Dynamic Gangsta is my new favorite. I actually got that one, I think, and I haven't even used it. Have you tried Algerie Black? What tattoo are we doing today? We're doing this awesome stuff on this beautiful calf right here. We've been messing with him all day because he's got great calves. But let's see. Yeah. I have not tried Algerie Black in a long time. I really need to buy some other ones to play around with again, just because it's always wise to constantly reevaluate, things. I don't even know why I haven't, honestly. Oh yeah, man, this would be super cool when we get done with this today.
just so happy to be in here because I've had the itch for a while now. So,
Dude, we're happy that you're here too.
oh yeah, definitely.
It's really some smooth land ink that in Kurosumi. I'm not, you know, dude, that Kurosumi, I've actually never tried that. Maybe I should buy some of that for fun sometime just to try. In that ivory black. How's your stencil not smearing? I scheduled my hair appointment for September 1st for a private scheduling tattoo. Ah, you're the freaking best, Kayla. We love you, you're awesome. How's my stencil not moving off? I don't know. So some tips for stencil, man. First off, I don't even know, like, it took me a long time to figure this out myself. And I really kicked myself for this because it took me so long to figure out. But when I'm cleaning this thing, if I don't want the stencil to come off, I don't use anything but pure distilled water. There's no soap in that bottle at all. So I have two bottles up here that y'all can't see on camera right this second. But one bottle is your typical like mixture of distilled water and green soap. The other mixture, however, is not a mixture at all. It is just pure water. Using just that pure water helps a lot. And also, don't smear shit all over the top of it. I hate when people do that. They like smear like Vaseline or A&D or whatever the hell it is over the whole tattoo while they're tattooing.
Yep.
And that will cause the stencil to come off as well. So you don't want to do that either. Like whoever said do that, they're wrong. Just don't do that. You want that thing to stay as dry as possible while you're tattooing as it can. In the areas that you're not touching at least. Thank you, Kayla. You're awesome. Bro, I can't wait when we do your next tattoo. I'm gonna hook you up. I'm excited. Super stoked. Ah, you're welcome, man. Like I said, if you have any more questions, don't hesitate. Just ask. I'll help as best I can. I always tell people too, man, I'm not like the best in the world or nothing like that, and I never will be at anything, right? Like, cause there's always some amazing people in the world, and I love that about the planet Earth. But definitely go find some people and watch them. What's my opinion on numbing creams? Okay, so, man, I'm kind of conflicted. I have no problem using them personally. I have not seemed to have had any issues with them, with clients with like bad reactions or them healing bad heals or anything like that. In fact, I encourage clients sometimes to use them for certain tattoos especially, or for specific certain clients that just like, no offense to them, but they just know they're going to struggle with it. So I totally tell people like, yeah, dude, use it. Like, don't hesitate. You know what I mean? Like, however, like there are some people that say, and they could be right, that it can affect the color, the way it heals. I don't know that that's true because I've not witnessed it in my own tattoos with my clients, but I don't want to say it can't. You know what I'm saying? So
And this
just
is
in
with
case.
like black and gray tattoos also.
I don't know. Like, I would say, like, I really don't know, actually.
Yeah.
I don't want to lie. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to tell people the wrong thing just in case.
Yeah.
But I would say, like, I don't know. That's tough.
Yeah.
Mostly colors is what I think people are referring to when they're
Yeah.
talking about that. But again, I don't know, man. But I will say this, though. And this is just my own personal opinion. Hey, dude, Kayla, I'm going to use it for my back. I ain't going front. I'm about to use it for my back. I feel like I'm not as tough as I used to be. I'll say this, man. I feel like if you're paying all this money, investing all this time and energy into getting your tattoos, and if there's a way to make it that much more enjoyable or relaxing
Yeah.
and comfortable, then what's another $50 or $30 or whatever it is for the stuff? You know what I'm saying? Like, so absolutely.
Because it's funny, a lot of people like shit on somebody for using it, but it's like, hey, like you said, whatever makes you more comfortable.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Nothing wrong with it. So.
Yeah, and if you're going to a place that make you feel some type of way about using it, just go somewhere else.
Yeah.
Honestly, they should be understanding. Unless they have a good reason where they're just trying to look out for you, for the quality, but other than that, like...
There was only one spot, I never used it, but I wanted to ask them to do it, but it was already in the tattoo. But it was like this one right here, once it got in the armpit, that thing started to hurt, boy.
I can imagine.
It felt just like all the way down my ribs and stuff, so that was nice.
Yeah, man. Yeah, dude, I haven't used it, but I'm definitely going to for my back. So we've been working on my back, and I ain't gonna lie, dude. I felt like such a punk, but for the first time in my entire life, I tapped out the other day.
Really?
Yeah, dude, I was just not feeling it.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God. I don't know why, but this shit hurts today.
Yeah, I know Emily was talking about when you do her back tat, she was, see if you could use any numbing cream.
Yeah, I can recommend what to buy.
Yeah, definitely.
One day you should do you a mod. I got like something over the screen right there, and I can't see all your words, Kayla. I don't know why. It'll like scroll up here in a second. Oh, make you a mod, like a moderator? Is that what you mean? Because like, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about on this. I don't know what I'm doing. Hell yeah. Yeah, dude, I'd make you a moderator. I don't know how to do it. I don't even know what that means, but I trust you. I'm like, yeah. Yeah, you're the shit. We'll do that, whatever that means. What machine are you using? This one currently that you specifically see in my hand is a Cheyenne Soul Nova Unlimited. Yep. A tattoo artist told me no to the face because I told him I was using number cream earlier. What? That's just them being gay, man. Dude, people are just so weird with stuff like that. I do think everybody should at least get one tattoo without number cream just for the experience, but past that, bro, you're paying for this luxury service.
Yeah.
Do what the hell you want. It's your body, your money, your choice, all that good shit.
So I've been thinking about a neck tattoo for a long time.
No flares, like any rude comments or any hate you can. I can block them and mute them and stuff. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, y'all try some shit. We'll get Kayla on you. Play them games you want to.
Personal bodyguard.
You're damn right. Do y'all ever go to Gator's Dockside here?
Oh yeah, great.
If you ever do, ask for Kayla. Be like,
Oh, she works there?
yeah, she's super cool, man. Yeah, she's really cool. And if you get bored going there, give her a review. I guess it helps her at her job, actually.
Okay.
Ended up getting an infection. I couldn't walk on it for 2 weeks. Chest was painful on my foot. The guy said he did blood shading. Oh my God, no, that's not. Yeah, duh. There is such a thing that some people refer to as blood lines. All that is like super, super, super thin lines that are meant to disappear and dissipate as you go back over them and shade over them in the future. But no, you don't ever want to like shade with blood. Well, that don't make sense. I'm sorry, you went through that. That's wild. Like, you poor thing. I hope you went back and told him to fuck off. I don't know, he said it was a month out of the feds. I wanted to... How long have I been tattooing? I've been tattooing for like a little over 10 years now. Yeah, I'm getting old, man. I just turned 20, so I'm obviously playing. But I've been tattooing for a little over 10 years. You can definitely tell by how old I look. I'm old as fuck. Let's see. Thank you, Kayla. I know I'll be looking rough, but you know, we get by. We do our best. It's all in a day's work. For the nose, you line first or straight shading? So whenever you are doing anything that is realism, right? And part of this is kind of, the way we're doing this one's kind of realism, right? You don't actually line for, say, anything. So I'm using a liner to create shades, right? But I'm not actually lining with it for, say. Like I'm doing like brush strokes and shit with a liner, if that makes sense. Like, hopefully you can see what I'm doing. I don't know how well y'all can see this, but hopefully what I'm saying makes sense the way I'm explaining to you. You're passing my job? Well, you can stop by if you want. Come on in. Home girl, you know you're welcome more time. We can't. Hold on one second. Shit, my bad. Let me fix the camera. Give me 1 second. Yeah, sorry about that. I'll get carried away. You need to move your camera? Yeah, my bad, guys. There you go. Yeah, no, thank you for telling me. I wasn't paying attention. But yeah, so like I'm actually like using a liner very, very, very gently and carefully to create some sharp edges and stuff, but I'm not actually lining with it. Like I'm not pushing down and pulling, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing like brush strokes. There's a foam mount around your neck or head. I could use a foam mount around my neck and stuff, but man, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I have no desire to do that. I think it would just annoy me. Maybe one day, I don't know, but not right now. I don't want to be uncomfortable, to be honest with y'all. I know it's like a sorry excuse, but it's the truth. Although I have thought about it, to be fair. Maybe I will in the future, we'll see. The details, yeah, man. The details is where it's at. You know, they always say, I know this is so like corny, but they say devil's in the details. But I always say the devil is, but so can you find God. Get all philosophical on y'all. You ever thought about teaching people? Should have been here for the one they just did. You're amazing, Kayla. I have thought about teaching people. I thought about putting out a course and stuff. I forever ago started putting one together, to be honest with you. I just haven't put the time and energy as of late into messing with it. I should. The superhero one's super cool. I might do like eventually like a private like Discord or some shit where people could like pay a small amount to be included in. If we did something like that, that would be fun. You know, let people ask like one-on-one questions and stuff that way maybe or something, I'm not sure. I don't know. Is that something y'all be interested in? Ah, you purchase online, of course. Okay, cool. Well, y'all stay tuned, and we'll see what we can do. I'll start working on putting some stuff together for sure. I know the course I was putting together. I still got a lot of it done. I just hadn't finished it, but I was going to teach a lot of the basic fundamentals. I was going to sell for like just a couple $100 or something, like stupid cheap, just for mainly fun. But I'll probably actually do that here soon. So if y'all show enough interest or whatever, absolutely. I've had people actually reach out and ask me to here recently again, so maybe I need to get off my butt and get working on it. Just bear with me, we got a lot of stuff we're doing.
Yeah.
We'll get there, guys, I promise. We'll learn over. I would too, just to know how. Okay, well, I'd give it to you for free. Just cause. Let's see. Like y'all was asking earlier about needle selection, so like right now, just to make this more efficient, to save time and all that stuff, I switched to the 21 curb bug pin mag. Only real true reason is to save space and time on certain things. You're awesome. Well, that's what people do. They support each other, man. I'll support you too. Actually, let's switch back for a second. This one. Let's go like this. Let's see. You still need a charger, bro? Does she come back? I can ask the guys.
So I told her to head back this way soon, but I think she does them all and stuff, so.
Okay, give me one sec. I'll ask the guys if they have an
I
answer.
appreciate it, man. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yes, I ain't trying to bother you, right?
No, dude, you're not bothering me at all. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me find this gentleman a charger for his phone. Only downside of this is not
That's all
sit over here
good.
for
Yes, sir, appreciate it. All good. You're the man.
Alright, guys. Now get back at it. Alright, you bring you this way, Stuart? Is that comfortable for you?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, I'm young, but I got them old man heads. Start hurting after a minute. Oh.
Bro, I'm getting so stiff just from all this, and you know, just like worked out and
Yeah.
stuff. Dude, from like driving and working out the way of doing stuff, and just getting fast. Like earlier when I dropped something on the ground, picked it up, the ID or whatever. Dude, I bent down, picked it up. I was like, oh man, this is like one
This
way
is
down.
gonna suck.
Yeah, it's gonna suck. Y'all don't look at me, just look away.
No, that's literally how I am. This mine's mainly from work, just squatting, picking up stuff all day long for years now. It's just like stiff as hell.
Yeah. Well, mine's from riding, driving, and sitting down
Yeah,
so much.
yeah.
It's like that's kind of the opposite of this, you know. But yeah. Kayla, you on the way to work right now? Let's see. Thank you for the follow, people. Yeah, if y'all do me a favor, man, it helps out a lot if y'all just share this. That helps out a lot, guys. When y'all share it, more people get to see it, more people get to see it, the more people get to ask questions, the more people ask questions, the more people can help. Obviously, it helps me in my business as well. I'm not even going to bullshit you. Thank y'all, guys. Y'all are awesome. Yeah, also for y'all that do not know that are currently watching right now, so I'm going to touch on this floor called Voice by Design. We have other artists that work here that are freaking amazing. Y'all should definitely go onto our pages for Voiced by Design, VOICED by Design, and click on some of the other artists' stuff and check them out, dude. They're fucking knocking it out the park constantly. They're doing amazing. Thank you. Do you shade as you go, or do you have every detail set before you start? So it all depends on what we're doing. I'm gonna be honest with you, and this is horrible to say, but I don't never have like a solid game plan together. I just kind of start and do it. But I will say this though, like say this one that I'm doing right now that you're seeing. I start at the bottom, work my way up, and work my way up kind of like a printer. There are certain little times like I'll jump to certain little details, like for example this one I'll jump on the eyes, right here and here. And now I'm going back over and doing some of the easier to do shades, because I don't want to lose the details of the eyes, you know. It'd be a little bit more pain in the butt to draw them in than it would be to shape the face for me personally. Now everybody's different, but I'm just speaking for myself here. It's not necessarily a right or wrong way to do that portion. As long as it gets done, it looks, you know, phenomenal when you're done. You already got 18 people watching here currently, and you've got over 3,000 likes.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
And that you'll see too, man, guys, like honestly, this isn't like intentional on my part. I'm just kind of like ADHD about things, or life in general, but I be bouncing around a lot, so that's probably, I don't know. It's not like intentional per se, let's just say that. I don't know. I just do with what I think works at any given moment. Thank you. Thank you so much. Partially do you do my eyes? I don't know how to shape this to make it look real. I'm gonna give you a clue, man. I'm gonna give you a little bit of advice when it comes to shading faces or things like this to make them look real. Is get you a picture. Don't even worry about like freehand drawing shit when it comes to that. Okay, just get you like a picture, create you a stencil, and sit there and draw on it. Like actually draw, like hand draw. Draw on it with like either charcoal or graphite, preferably one of the two, because it's a lot more demanding. But sit there and like literally create a stencil. Don't worry about freehand anything. Take that out of the equation, so that way it's less complicated. And just literally shade from the ground up. Look up how to do. Look up how to do. Shoot, what are they called? Oh dang it! Having a brain fart moment. Oh dang, what is that called? Grid. Look up how to do grid drawings, okay? And it basically is the concept is you'll create a grid and you'll just follow the little grid. And what that'll teach you by doing that, it's not the only way to do things. There's other ways that are probably really, really good. I'm no expert per se, in my opinion. But yeah, whenever you do like a grid system on like, let's just say a face or something, it forces you to really, really, really zone in and focus on minute details of every little shape and the form of what you're creating. And you want to shade every single square inch of it. Nothing has hard edges or lines, because in the real world, if you look around you right now, you will see nothing with a sharp edge. You will see things where things start and end, but it does not have a sharp edge. There's no solid lines. Okay? Like if you look at your coffee table with the edge of it, you're like, oh shit, your coffee table comes to an abrupt stop. It's a solid edge, but it's not a line that creates that. It's just where the coffee table stops at. So you want to learn to do that. And do all that with shading. You're welcome. Yeah, that's like one of the best things I could recommend. I see a lot of people when they're focusing on like drawing like faces and just anatomy in general. Don't get me wrong, it's a very good thing to study anatomy and like proportioning and all that good stuff. Extremely important. But at first, especially because of what you're trying to do and achieve, you know, don't get too reliant on just that. But yeah, don't be scared. Just trace over some stuff, create a grid, and then follow that grid very meticulously, because that's kind of what you're going to be doing, like I'm doing right now with what I'm tattooing. So yeah, don't be afraid or ashamed or whatever to do that absolutely at all. Do you have advice for beginner tattooist? Yeah, like I said earlier, man, draw. The more you draw, the better off you'll be. Don't let anybody ever tell you otherwise. The more you study art in general, the easier all this will be. And let me actually tell y'all something. Let's say that like you all came to work for me, right? Within like the first, I don't know, several months, I could teach you most. I'm not saying you'll have everything down pat, but I could teach you most of all of the technical applications of the process of technical application to everything in tattoo, right? That I currently know and possess myself. I can teach all that to you really quick. But being able to apply that practically will take time, and understand when and where to apply it and why to apply it. That's where the art comes in. So I can teach you how to use a needle, but it doesn't mean you know where to put the light sources and blah, 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 and how to do or why to do textures in certain places. So study art. I swear to God, if you study art and focus your attentions on just studying art in general, you will be so much better than so many other people out there so fast. You'd be amazed. Hey, eye makeup? I probably would. I don't know. I'm too straight for that shit, honestly, I think. Like, if I was a little bit, you know, I don't want to pick on nobody, but, and I don't want to get banned, but you know what I'm saying. Like, you know what I mean. Last time I was joking around about that here recently, I got banned.
Really?
Oh yeah, so fast.
You can be careful.
Yeah, I gotta be careful, Yeah, I gotta be real careful. Yeah, because I was joking around and called Travis something, joking around, one of the artists here. And yeah, I got BAN'd so quick. I was like, dang, bro.
Games are being blamed.
Yeah, can't even,
I gotta be joking.
thought this was America.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will tell you all though, one thing I have considered, man, because a buddy of mine just went up north to get certified in it, is something called PMU. It's permanent makeup, but it's called scalp micropigmentation. That I have actually very much considered learning to do.
Like the hair and stuff?
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
I've seen that done before.
Dude, when it's done right, it looks phenomenal.
Yeah.
My buddy's looks amazing.
Really?
Yeah, I was really, really impressed. Yeah, the scalp micropigmentation. Man, I could do the eyebrows. Let me just say this. I know for a fact I could do the eyebrows, right? But here's my problem is I'm too much of your typical dude. So like, could I do eyebrows? Sure. But I don't know, I don't trust myself to, when you come in for me to evaluate you as a woman and say, okay, this is the correct shape and volume and all that stuff that you need for you. I don't trust myself to do that. I think that's a better suited job for the people that think in them terms, you know, to be honest with y'all. But I appreciate y'all having faith in me. Hello. Hi, how can I help you?
Oh, I'm gonna get my nose, please.
I got you. Is he out there?
Yeah, he's
Okay.
coming in.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, guys, that's like truly my main reasoning for saying all that. Yeah, I just wouldn't want to like, I don't know, not give somebody, you know, what they deserve. Probably just better off to recommend them to the right place. I do have a YouTube channel actually, and I'll be honest with you, I have not been posting nothing on there, but what I think I'm going to do, in fact I might do it with today, because I'm answering all these questions and stuff like this, I'm going to start downloading these lives and posting the full-length videos I think on there as part of it. I'm looking to buy a house next year, so when I buy a house, I'm going to be setting up a place in there to do videos, because I want to do a podcast. I want to call it Will Talk Real Talk. And just have fun. And we'll talk about tattoo stuff. We'll talk about a whole lot of other things. I'm not saying that I'm the right person for this, but people keep asking me to do it. So I started posting videos about my life and stuff, and I want to try to like motivate people, you know, if at all possible. Like I don't want to get shit out of it. I just want to try to help people. So yeah, man, if that's something y'all think would be interested, there's a college here in Puerto Rico that has a tattoo course. That's cool. I don't know how I feel about them things, but that's super cool though. I'm not against the idea of it. You speak pretty damn good. I think you'll do great. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that a lot, man. Thank you. Like I said, I'm really just trying to help some people. I've done a lot of dumb stuff in my life, so if I could deter people from doing any of the same dumb shit that I've done, then that would be great. Let's just say I've had a lot of fun and made a lot of mistakes along the way in the process of which, and hurt a lot of people in the process. So I used to make my own gray washes as I tattooed, but nowadays, man, I'll be honest with you, I just buy premixes. I do that for a lot of reasons. One, it's just easier to stay super consistent, but two, it's just easier in general for me to be efficient and not have to worry about as much inconsistencies, and it's less work. So there's a lot of reasons why I choose to do that, but yeah, I do now. I definitely do. Yeah. I don't know. What do y'all think? Was that some crap that y'all listen to? The podcast or whatever? It's not gonna front, like, it won't just be about tattoos. Like, I'm really into conspiracy theories and stuff, honestly, for fun, so it would definitely have to do with that as well. I want to talk about some crazy stuff and real life situations and things that people are uncomfortable to talk about that I really don't give a shit, honestly. Just talk about it. Now listen, I will get carried away now too, so if at any point in time you want your phone back, you just tell me.
Oh, God, I got you.
Because I will surely get carried away.
Oh, there's no recording, and if I have just y'all sit out here while I do it, because I'm not allowed right back here.
What involves your right now for the shading you're going? Somewhere around like 8 if I had to guess. And 10,000 questions. I like picking up details. No, man, ask questions. That's one of the main reasons why I'm doing this, is so people can have the opportunity to ask the questions I wish I could have asked somebody when I was starting. So yeah, dude, listen, worst case scenario, I just won't have time to answer. Best case scenario, I'll answer every single one of them. You're not bothering me absolutely at all. I don't mind at all. Definitely don't bother me. If any of this bothered me, I'd just turn the cameras off. It don't bother me. Like I said, I'm trying to help people, so take advantage. I recommend you do. Also, let's give a shout out to my client right now for letting me fucking ramble on forever and a day while I torture him over
Don't
here.
bother me, man. Not one bit.
He has been awesome. So is the Vulture's now started in here? Oh, it's like roughly 8. I tell you what I'm going to do. If I can find a little paper, I'm going to take this machine home tonight, and I will actually make a video explaining how this machine functions a little bit. just so that way y'all understand why I say I don't actually know the exact voltage I'm using it on. Because a lot of this is truly just me feeling what's best for me and just kind of going with that. But just in case, you know, for y'all that have never used this machine or a machine like it, for the way that you adjust the speed and stuff on it. Because you literally like press a button and then you just like turn it, you know what I'm saying? Like adjust your hand. So that's how you adjust the speed on it with a button. So yeah, if it'll help y'all, I'll do that. I'll make like a little video, a short one on TikTok or whatever, and post on my YouTube channel eventually as well. I need to get better about that. I ain't posted nothing on YouTube in forever. Also too, man, if y'all have with round mags, do you adjust the link to where it barely comes out? I have a hard time drawing out a reference. How can I work on this? Don't lose your couch watching your live. My life. You're awesome. So a couple of questions you might have to pop back up to the top because I am tattooing. I can't stop to pull the questions up right this second. So bear with me. So one of them questions, something about the mag. I did not see it. Casey, I have a hard time drawing without a reference. How can I work with this when making a custom piece? Okay, so here's the deal with that. Let me explain to y'all my thought process about that real fast. I'm gonna ramble for a second, so bear with me. I have a saying that I made up that I tell everybody to live by. At least I recommend them do because it's what I live by. Art is, see, Caleb, that's why I do need you. I do need you. Art is 2/3 observation, 1/3 creation. Just a little saying I made up a long time ago. I'm going to say it again. Art is 2/3 observation, 1/3 creation. I say that for a reason. I'm going to explain now why I say that. Never do anything without reference material, okay? If you want to draw a freaking dinosaur riding a rocket across the moon, that is completely made up, right? 100% made up. It's just a figment of my imagination that I could turn into a photo, right? If I wanted to, a piece of art. However, for me to be able to do that, my brain has to scroll through a selection of things that I've seen in my memory to utilize to recreate into what I want to create at that given moment. In other words, let's just say if I want to draw a fingernail on a hand. Well, we can all agree we've seen 5 million different fingernails. We've seen some nasty ones. We've seen some cute ones. We've seen blue ones and purple ones and all the above. But if I'd never had seen a fingernail, I could never draw a fingernail. Understand? So always pull reference material for every little thing. Everything. Like even me right now, you can't see it, but like right over here, there is like a whole iPad zoomed up on the picture I'm using for reference for this. With round mag slash shaders, how do you go about needle length? I see that yours is barely poking out. So mine, I don't know if you can see this in this camera. I don't even know if that's going to focus or not. I suck at setting the cameras up. I do it kind of by feel. I will say this though. Put your hand behind it like this. Does that work? I don't know if you can see that or not. Yeah, Kaylee, you're the shit. So like 2 millimeters or whatever, bro. I don't know. I like to tell people to don't pay attention to like measurements like that. I think that's a bad way of doing things. I'm not saying you can't, but like you don't want to be sitting here with a freaking ruler and saying, okay, this is the rule of thumb, this is what needs to be done, because that will set you up for failure. Take the needle and poke it out far enough so that way while you're tattooing, the tube is not hitting the skin, okay? Hey, Nikki, you don't want the tube to hit the skin, okay? If the tube is hitting the skin, then you need to put the needle a little bit further out, okay? You don't want the tube hitting the skin. After that, then you only need the needle out far enough to get the job done, right? I will give you a little hint though, like a little pro tip. If the needle is closer in while you're doing it, you'll get less saturation of ink, okay? Which is good for like shading like what I'm doing. If I want one of the little tiny tips, if I want to go more saturation, one of many ways I can do that is to extend the needle slightly further out. And that will help aid me in that. So there's a variety of little ways that you can accomplish these effects, but that is one thing to consider with the needle length. But do not measure things. When people tell you like measurements and stuff, just ignore that shit. And that's just how your brain thinks, and that's okay, but that's not how my brain thinks, so. Makes it harder. No, like a higher voltage isn't never like truly necessary. Let me pull this way just a little bit, brother. There we go, you're awesome, man. A higher voltage isn't always necessary. Loving how active the slabs keep up, y'all. Yeah, man, y'all are doing great. So it's not necessary. What I will say is always think about it like this. The faster the needle is moving, the more ink goes in the skin quicker, okay? So use that as your general thought process. Of course, hand speed and pressure and all these other things matter too, the type of ink and blah, blah, blah. But just the speed of the needle itself, nothing else, what we're referring to right this split second. The faster the needle is, the more ink's going in. So what I always suggest is less is more theory. Use less speed at first as you figure out the groove that you're trying to go in that day, and adjust your hand speed and then the speed of the machine so you can get to where you need to be. In other words, if you're putting too much ink in too fast, either move your hand faster, which I don't recommend, or turn the machine to where it runs the needle slower. And also, the slower the machine runs, for most people at least, you'll find it easier to get solid shades in that are smooth. I would say drawing in general versus like that. Divide your time up. Yeah. Like you said. How you feeling, brother? Like divide your time up. Make sure that you study art in general. I don't care what it is. Here's some hints, okay? Y'all should write this down. I don't know if you got a pen and piece of paper or something, but I'm gonna put you on game real quick. Definitely remember what I'm about to say. If you want to learn contrast, the best way to study and learn contrast, in my personal opinion, is to draw with charcoal, okay? It will force you, if you're smart about it, it will force you to learn to draw and utilize them dark shades in the appropriate areas to really pull super high contrast, okay? If you want contrast. If you want to learn how to do realism, preferably don't even worry about like anything else except learning to create form and shape utilizing nothing but shading and like graphite, like pencils and shit, is a very good way to do that, okay? Just trace over a picture, print it out even if you need to or whatever, and use that to draw with. Don't worry about like trying to like freehand a portrait or whatever. I think that's not the wise option actually at first. Take some of the variables out of the equation and focus on what you're trying to learn in that given moment. And in that moment, you're just trying to learn how to shade things appropriately to get, you know, what you need, okay? And that is just realistic shades that are super smooth and textures and stuff like that, right? So that's for that. Then look up something called the 7 Fundamentals of Art. Oh my God, had a missed call your answer. Oh my God, had a phone call, missed your answer. Was that me, Nikki? Did I do that? If so, I'm sorry. But while y'all are tattooing, drawing, or anything, look up something called the 7 Fundamentals of Art. Write that shit down on a fucking poster or something. It does not matter what it is, but put it somewhere where you can visually see it. And every single thing you do, go down that list and try to apply every single principle to the best of your ability, and I promise you everything will naturally improve dramatically because of that. And for the rest of your life, always do that. She had a phone call. She missed what you said. Just like a real clip quick again. I'm going to take and download all this, by the way, guys, since we're covering so much information, and I'll try to download this and post it on the YouTube channel. It takes time to post it, but this whole clip will be for people to go back and view on my YouTube channel, Real Talk, so y'all can go back and see that and learn everything. Fundamentals of Art, absolutely. Casey, I got you. For sure, you want to do that. Also, too, if you want to learn how color theory, right, which is extremely important. If you want to learn color theory, it's arguably, in my opinion, probably one of the hardest aspects of art. If you want to learn color theory, start painting. Now, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I'm not an expert on painting because I haven't done a lot of it like I should. You'll have to look up different people's opinions about like acrylics or whatever. But paint, man. Paint your little heart out because it will force you to learn how to blend and mix different colors to create different tones, and you'll learn about, your primary, secondary, and tertiary colors. I can't never say the word. And you'll learn about complementary color schemes and all these other different things. And that will help you tremendously for color theory, which will translate over into every single thing else. Color pencils, yeah. If you get color pencils, just make sure you invest in Prism, because otherwise you're going to struggle like hell. But Prism is the best. Yeah. Alright guys, I'm going to take a stretch real quick. The needle that I'm using right this second that I've been using, here the last, 30 minutes or whatever, is that ain't lasting 5 years. What ain't lasting 5 years? Acrylics are very nice to use. This tattoo I'm doing certainly is going to last 5 years. Acrylics are very nice to use. I've never used it, I've never really painted like that, so I don't want to lie to you. For you Migos, man, the needle that you've been seeing use at that given moment was a curved bug pen mag. In other words, a 10-11 curved mag is what that one was. So after, what needle are you using for that tattoo? So let me just break this down for y'all real fast. I'll actually show y'all. Hold on. So I'm using this. If you can see that very good. This. That's one of them. Okay. I'm using this one. Okay. I'm also using I have this too in case I wanted to do like some textures using like a stippling kind of method. I have that. I'm sorry guys if it's flipped. You'll have to just go back and flip your phone later when you watch it on YouTube to get all this information. So that's 3 so far, right? And then and I'm also using this one. Sorry. Like I said, y'all just flip your phones later or whatever. That one. What else is there? This one. Oh, and this one. Hold on. And this one. Yeah, so them are the ones I'm using. So I'm using all of these for different purposes in this tattoo. Like I said guys, if y'all remember, this will be on the YouTube channel later, okay? So y'all can just go back and rewatch all this and study everything. Then you can like pause and zoom in or whatever it is. Oh, you're awesome. Dude, Kayla, I know nothing about cameras. Like this is like, I don't even know how to use any of the shit that we have. You're awesome. Alright, my brother. Is that comfortable for you? Let's zoom out a little bit actually. So you should be my brother. I don't know how to do that. We'll have to talk about it when you're some class. So that way you can help me. Because I don't know what I'm doing. I appreciate that, Mr. Jake. I appreciate that a lot. My client has been awesome. Let me ramble on to help y'all while I've been tattooing today.
I'm sitting back relaxed and listening, so.
You're awesome, man. Let's switch back over here to this bad boy. Let's give it a good wipe down, because we haven't been wiping in a while.
Okay.
See what some of it's actually looking like. Yeah, I think what I'll do, man, I'll probably, so I had like this whole thing set up where I was going to do like a whole like course, and I was going to, and I had been working on it for a while, and I was going to sell it to where it'd be aimed at people that know literally nothing about tattooing, to teach all the most basic stuffs, like how to read needle boxes and, you know, all that stuff and much, much, much more. But I think I might just do individual small courses that you can buy, and so you only have to buy what you want. Honestly, at this point. And then just do like video courses where I talk, you watch, and listen, basically, and then have a way for y'all to be able to contact me directly with questions and stuff. I have to figure out how to set all that up for everybody, so we can make that a reality for y'all to help y'all out. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Appreciate that, my man. Again, for the ones just now tuning in, if y'all go back and look on my YouTube channel later, this will be uploaded, this whole live, so y'all can see all the things and hear all the questions that were answered and, you know, get all that information. Thank you. Also, too, man, for y'all that are listening that have been watching, if any of y'all have any direct questions, don't hesitate. Message me. Now, I might be very slow with my replies, but I will reply. Okay, I promise. I have a lot of stuff going on. You know, we have this tattoo shop, we have a salon, we're doing other things, blah, blah, blah. And I have a, you know, family and life, so just bear with me. But I will reply to y'all as best I can, as quickly as I can to help y'all. I don't mind at all. And as of right this second, that is completely free. You know what I mean? Just shoot me a message. You can even message me with like artwork that you got, and I'll try to advise you or critique you or whatever. It doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? And I'll do it in a very polite way. I'm not going to be a dickhead like some people are. Some people can be real pieces of work when it comes to that. I'll switch to another needle grouping to speed up some of the other process on the top part. In just a second, make sure for everyone. So the rest of the part will not take long at all to do.
Okay.
This particular tattoo, we're not going to use any highlighted things, no whites or anything, I don't think, at least. Unless, you know, this awesome client here decides he wants me to.
Yeah, I think we should be good, man. Looking great so far, dude.
You've been like a boss this whole time.
Oh yeah, I've been trying, man. I hated that I had to get this a couple times. Usually I just sit still the whole way.
Dude, no, I ain't complaining at all. You've been chilling.
Yeah. Now the guy that did this one here, the real long one, he was like, I'm surprised you haven't moved. I'm like, I'm good. As long as I'm comfy, but
That was cool too. I like that.
yeah, it ain't bad at all.
That was super cool. All right. Now let's move on up here. I have not been doing that, but for y'all that are watching currently, is that something y'all be interested in? Me like uploading these lives like this to my YouTube channel? Would that help y'all? I mean, like before I start doing this, so I don't want to do it if it is just gonna be a waste, of effort. Yeah, Kayla, you're on it. You're awesome. Kayla, you have to like message me or whatever and explain to me how to do the mod things, or I'll have to look it up or whatever to see what that entails, because I don't know shit about all that. Okay, definitely. I'll have to come up with a way to like name it or label it or whatever. I don't know much about YouTube, to be fair, or really any of this, to be completely fair with y'all and honest, but we will learn. I would have to search it up because I don't know exactly how to do it, but it should show. Okay, yeah, we'll have to look into it. For sure. No, I'm using I'm sending you a picture of it. You're awesome. Online marketing is tough. Dude, marketing in general is tough. But yeah, it is. And I gotten so lazy about it because we stay so busy all the time because people are awesome. So I'm trying not to be like too lazy anymore about marketing in general. How are you doing? What's up, guys?
Jonathan.
I'm sorry?
I'm Jonathan.
Oh, what's up, buddy?
I was just seeing if we could get a little tattoo with my mom to sign off on.
Okay, I would love to. Bear with me while I'm speaking to you. I'm actually live on TikTok right now, so the cameras and all that stuff are. But what was you wanting to do?
There's a little spider right here.
Oh, okay, yeah, no problem. If you want, man, how old are you now?
I'll say it's
Perfect. So we just need a consent form completed. It has to be notarized. And then, sorry, I'm thinking as I'm talking. The form's up there by the front door if you want to look. And then if that's all you need like that, your ID, hers, whoever does the notary, your legal guardian, and their ID. And then you can schedule online, just schedule a tiny tattoo appointment.
Okay.
All right. I appreciate you, man. Are you using the same shit? Are you using two different machines or just? I'm using two different machines. This machine that I'm using right now is a Flux Max. The motor, in my opinion, has it's a 4mm stroke. It has a harder hitting machine that's more powerful. In other words, it delivers more force to the skin whenever the needle is pushed down. Even though it's the same speed of revolutions, like how fast it goes in and out of the skin, as the other machine, this one will put more force down, which means for certain things, makes it easier, like lining, for example. Shit, I wish I could, Caleb. Bro, I promise if I could afford to, I would. I am poor. I'm poor. The goal, though, is to eventually get there one day to where we can afford that. I'd love to, though. You'd fit right in. How long have you been tattooing, bro? I've been tattooing for 6 months. No, I'm just playing. I've been tattooing for today a few hours, I don't know. In general, 10 years. This particular tattoo, I don't even know. How long have you been tattooing now?
I don't even think you've missed on it.
I have absolutely no clue. Not terribly long. Shit, I have no clue. Well, your appointment was at 12. We didn't get started till 12, because I had went and got coffee and stuff. And you're amazing for letting me do that. I got started like 1:30 maybe.
Yeah, so that's what I was thinking around what time. Around what time is it?
Alright, bro. Just in case I don't see you, I hope you have an awesome night tonight. What machine and cartridges are you running at what voltage? I'm running a Soul, well this right now is a Flux Max at 9.5 volts with a 9-round liner, a standard 9-round liner. Again, for all y'all that do not know, this whole live and all of every single bit of it will be posted on my YouTube channel later, so y'all could go back, watch it, get all the information that was dropped today. Make sure to follow, and if you will share this, that y'all would be awesome. And follow my YouTube channel once I'll start posting. I haven't posted in forever, but I'm going to now. How much for a tattoo like that, bro? Actually kind of cut the dude a deal on this one because it just seemed cool and fun. Kind of. I don't want to say like. How much? Let me phrase this. Let's have some fun. How much do you think a tattoo like this cost? Like, if you had to guess, how much do y'all think this tattoo costs? Let's play a game. How much do y'all think my client is paying, or clients of mine pay for a tattoo like this? 250, 350, 500. Home discount free, 99. Hell yeah. I can tell you that you're all wrong so far. It's actually more than what any of y'all have said so far. Generally speaking, I usually average 150 or more per hour to give y'all a reference point, depending on what we're doing. So yeah, somewhere around that range. $680, $700. How much takes for when you're doing? I don't know, let's say roughly if we started at like 1 o'clock, 1:30, something like that, roughly, because I don't remember, I didn't look at the time. And let's say we're going to be finished by 5. So let's just say 1 to 5 just to be safe, right? So 4 hours. You know, roughly.
Feels like it's on my kneecap.
Oh, I bet. Oh, man, I bet. But don't y'all worry, the client here, he's actually paying me $1,400 for this tattoo today.
Just because I like you.
Yeah. No, I'm be honest with y'all. This tattoo is something that we could charge easily $1,000 for. I know it might sound crazy, but it is. But that's not what we're charging for this absolutely at all. I have to look back at the messages because I don't even want to lie to myself, y'all, or the client I'm tattooing. I say I don't remember. It's in the messages the exact amount, and out of respect for him and his personal finances, whether I don't know if he even cares or not, but I'm not going to say. But I will say this though, is that this a tattoo like this, you could typically expect, depending on where you go, to pay anywhere from $400 to $1,200, roughly. Yeah, there's a a good fair price as long as the quality's there. So that shading is not going to fade in whatever sealed. No. It'll look pretty much just like. I mean, listen. Anytime you get any kind of tattoo or anything done, there's going to be some fading and stuff, right? The ink settling into the skin, if you will. But if you're tattooing in a way and you're very mindful of of saturation and the inks that you use. Like in other words, you don't want to try to do dark spots with light shades of ink that are heavily diluted with distilled water or mixing solutions, because them spots are going to fade dramatically after it heals. So as long as you're smart and careful about all that as you tattoo and the way that you tattoo that has low amounts of trauma, then no, everything should stay very good. Trauma could be a huge factor. You want to make sure that there's not too much excess trauma, because there's too much excess trauma, I don't care what you do, that stuff's going to fall out if it doesn't get all eat up and infected. So that's all definitely a factor for sure. So I have a variety of cups over here set up, but I will say this, so it's kind of hard to say, but I will say this, I'll kind of give you a clue. Right now I'm just using pure black, right, for this lining. as I have been tattooing today, I have used a variety of mixes, but the pack that I've been using has in it solid black and then what is called dark, because I've been using on one side of my ink cups that are set up to the left, just because the way I set it up, it's not any other reason other than that, but the way that I set it up is got pure solid black dynamic ink. The next one is the beginning of the lineup for Empire inks, which is dark, and then the next one further lineup, which is medium, light, and extra light. And that's how I've been doing it. So solid black dynamic ink, medium light, extra light. Sorry, my bad guys, I'm thinking. Solid black dynamic, and then Empire's gray wash set. So if y'all want to go out and purchase that, highly recommend it. It's awesome. Oh, you're welcome, man. I don't mind absolutely at all. I help y'all out any way I can. I know how tough it's always been for me to get information in the past. So, yeah, man, I'm here to help any way I can. Yeah, for sure. Again, for y'all just tuning in, go check out my YouTube channel later. All this will be on there. Quick. And then after this, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put white in one little spot just to look cool, if you're okay with that.
Yeah, for sure.
But other than that, we'll be done.
Yes, sir.
Here in a few, guys, after I get done with this little part, what kind of oil of Vaseline do you use? I don't use Vaseline actually at all, bro. I hate using Vaseline. I don't think people should. Not that you can't use it while you're tattooing. It's just I don't want the clients to see Vaseline and think, hey, he used it while I was getting the tattoo, so it's okay for me to put it on the tattoo, you know? Vaseline's absolutely not good for it. And that's my own little thought process. That's all that is. You can absolutely tattoo Vaseline, I just don't like to. And that's why. I use A&D ointment while I'm using it. Although I do have some, what's it called, Inkies or whatever over there. I just bought the other day. I've actually never tried, so I'm excited to try it. I don't know, for whatever reason, keep forgetting to open the dang thing. So you have it formed, I guess, at this point on certain things. Thank you, man. I appreciate that a lot, but I'm just like everybody else. I'm always just trying to get better and better. You work at a shop? Yeah, man, I own a tattoo shop in Lake City, Florida called Inked Up. I mean, not Inked Up, that's one I used on. Voice by Design Tattoo Shop. And we have other artists here that work here that are super cool people, man, really, really good people. Y'all should definitely go make sure to go check out our business page and go follow their pages as well, for sure. They're all in the rooms next to me tattooing right this second. Alright guys, well here in just a second we're going to go ahead and end this live for today. Like I said, I appreciate all y'all for joining in and participating in all that, and like, share, and follow all that good cool shit. Like I said, I will post this on my YouTube channel, this whole thing, so that way y'all could go back through and get all the information that y'all want to get from it. Where am I located? Lake City, Florida. Lake City, Florida. So North Central Florida.
What were you thinking about that white at?
Just in the pupil of the eye. Just
Okay.
that one little
Yeah.
tiny dot. I'm not even going to put it in both the eye of that. I don't know. I was going to do it in the bird too, but I don't think I'm going to do it in the
I
bird.
was gonna say, I don't know, you run it.
Yeah, as long as you're okay with it. I think I'm just going to do it in the, literally just a tiny spot in the eye of her and on her earring.
Okay, nice.
Just to give a little more focus.
Yeah, for sure.
There we go, do a little bit more, hold on. Alright, cool. Let's wash this off. Kaylee, you are freaking amazing as always. I'm about to log off here because I gotta get cleaned up so that way I can go get my son from daycare. For you that know. But here is the final product. What do y'all think? 10 out of 10 you recommend or you hate it?
Oh, it's clean, man.
You like that?
Oh, dude. Love it.
Yeah, wait till you see here in just a minute when you actually take a photo. so you
Yeah,
can see
yeah,
from our
for
point of
sure.
view. Alright guys, thank y'all. Like I said, it'll all be on the YouTube channel. Make sure to go like and follow and all that good shit for that one too. Hope y'all have an amazing day. Stay super blessed. Peace out. Oh, and all y'all that's been following today, shoot me a message if you will, just so that way I can kind of differentiate y'all between the other people that follow. You know, the ones that are truly asking all the questions. Like, I'm going to say this so wrong, but Miss Diary, I apologize, I'm going to say these things wrong. You and several others on here, y'all shoot me a message and I'll help out any way I can. Okay. All right, guys. Peace out.
Yeah, I like that white inside the house like we were talking about. It looks good.
Oh yeah.